different eyes, from which weakness does not have to hide. If for you I would not a burden carry, how would you know that to your soul I was married? If you were not in need, I could do you no good deed. How would I ever fit myself into your heart, the only place I want to stay and never depart, unless there was a crack for me to fill?
If all the ships I have at sea
sit in the autumn air, a cold breeze runs through my hair, the land is clothed in colors of fire. As life takes its last breath before it expires, so comes the season of death. Life will wither under its icy breath. I look at the radiant beauty all around, which will soon fall to the ground, then be covered in a blanket of white, where it will be entombed for winter's long night. That these beautiful radiant colors of fire should never fade is my heart's desire. Then winter whispers there is a purpose to all that falls, which will be made plain when glorious spring calls. Underneath winter's cold forbidding shroud, the earth is being blessed and endowed. The leaves of fire that in autumn fall.
Only through many, many mistakes can God in any soul enlightenment create. We all learn through difficult experience. We all must be willing to carry the consequence. We must be willing to lay down our lives as pure doves, becoming the bread to feed those we love. When love beckons to you, follow it, though its ways are hard and steep. And when its wings enfold you, yield to it, though the sword hidden among love's pinions. Who is it we are today, when we stand crooked and all our hairs are grey? When the array of colors that filled our lives fall as leaves which on the trees have died. Sweetheart,
When my dream died, I from life turned my face away. I found a lonely place to close my eyes, and in the silence,
dear love, I see my ring on your finger. On it my eyes ponder and linger.
There is a garden of innocence and purity, lush and green with every wonder and curiosity. Here the brightly colored flowers
There were no costly or beautiful robes to clothe our dear friend who stand next to me. So 'tis said God's love is an ever-fixed mark, that the storms of life and our sins can never make depart. God's love does not alter at our mind and heart's alteration. It stays ever fixed like the North Star in its heaven. God's love is not time's fool. Death does not end the soul's journey and quest. The great wheels of eternity and fate will resolve the great injustices that mortal life creates. God gave his only Son to show that for us he has accountability. For the welfare of our souls he takes responsibility. His Son healed that which people believed could not be healed. That which was shattered he could mend. This through his Son was revealed. Death itself lay under God's power. Souls broken will rise again, more radiant than the most beautiful flowers. Without accountability there is no love. Even the very is there a purpose to my suffering? This is a question that life forces you to ask. I often think of truth and love like a seed. Within it, I am a sailor who is seeking a radiant star. Though it lies on the bridge is not the clenched fist.
The disappointed. What is the aim of the path we take? What is the goal of the life we make?
How did sorrow change how you live?
Is love. How would you define the moment?
This is the magnificent Grand Canyon.
Historically, rivers have symbolized
Friend, all things fall to ash and are destroyed. All we love seemingly disappears into the void. Yet, God speaks of that which cannot die. That which from ashes will rise into an eternal sky. He speaks that an undying... If I speak beautiful words in the tongue, all our footsteps lead to the shores of eternity.
Feel the cold fall of water on my skin.
Photo was taken in the beautiful